Hey guys, what's up? Daniel here, bringing you a Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary. Whenever I hear the word luck in multiplayer games these days, it seems to have an association that is just forever changing. People may have actually even noticed this themselves. So whenever someone even mentions luck in any multiplayer game these days, it either seems to be that we are writing off someone's success as just pure luck, that's why you got me, you didn't really deserve to get me, or we are writing off our own failure as, oh, you just got lucky, that's why you got me. It's kind of just ultimately an excuse that we are using. At the same time, we seem to use luck as almost a celebration of remarkable accomplishment. It's like, oh my god, I got so lucky, I got a ridiculous kill off on someone. So it seems to be these two associations with the same word. It's very ambiguous, two meanings. New word for you if you haven't heard it before. And I'm just really interested in this relationship that we've got with the word luck, and just the different ways that you can almost analyze pretty much any situation you have in games, and apply almost both meanings at the same time. So here's an example. This is a spy who comes up to me. My mouse has actually died at this point. I had no capability to shoot him. I still managed to get the kill off on him thanks to these sentry assists. On my viewpoint, that's incredibly lucky. But if we were to look at the association for the spy, we could either view that as unlucky is the fact that he got killed by a soldier that essentially couldn't shoot, or unlucky in the fact that he's got no map awareness and he should not be using luck as a valid excuse. So in two ways, we're both praising luck for getting that kill, and then we're writing it off as that you can't actually use it as an excuse because you weren't aware of the map, you weren't paying attention to the sentries that were there, and so on the spy's part, he can't use luck, whereas in my part, I can use luck. So that's a very interesting relationship there, because it's essentially, it's two meanings. And I just find this incredibly fascinating to actually think about. You even saw in that situation with the pyro there, I just essentially got air blasted around a corner and just ultimately died from the fall damage. You could view that on bad luck as my part, or you could view it as not aware of that pyro. Right there when I clicked off the screen as well with my rocket launcher, well, okay, maybe you can review that one as just bad luck. Maybe a situation that I should just probably sort it out on my computer. Doing remarkably well here as well. You could view it as good luck that I actually managed to take those two people out, but then ultimately bad luck that a bonk scout manages to get a kill on me. So the association with this word, it's just bouncing up and down, like swaying both of these ways right now. And so this brings up pretty much an interesting point, I feel, that in regards to luck. It almost feels like it's something that we just can't use anymore when we're actually talking about situations. It's like we're not now in a society where we're all focused on like analytical mindsets and such. I know I'm getting a bit deep here and actually straying a bit from TF2. Bear with me, guys. But I will leap back into it. But we're getting to a point where in society where we're very analytical in regards to everything we approach, and things like luck, things like myth and the folktale, things like that, we don't really rely on them so much. Like, we just commonly just go for the very realist perspective of a situation as it is occurring now, and we just ultimately analyze every detail and focus entirely on that. But luck is one of these words that has surpassed that, and it's still okay to use, even in this analytical mind. Like, you can analyze the entirety of these situations and everything that's actually happening in this video. You can analyze and understand the cause of everything that's happening here. But you can still attribute luck to pretty much a lot of these situations that are actually unfolding here. And it's very weird to have this contrast. Like, it honestly God is. Normally, if you're analysing, you don't rely on luck. You are trying to account for that apparent luck, and not just kind of blindly rely on it. So I just find this almost like a fascinating just kind of relationship. I don't know if anyone else feels the same about this. I don't know if this is just the English nerd side of me that's actually showing. It's like, oh, it's an ambiguous word. Oh my god. I honestly, God, find this fascinating. It's like, even in my own life, for example. Again, I know I'm straight. I will get back to the TF2, guys. Even in my own life, I can honestly see some situations where it's like, oh, that just so happened to be lucky, and I'll honestly attribute it to luck. But at the same time, I'll analyze the situation and account for it, but I'll still attribute it to luck. Situation right here. 2 scouts I managed to take out there with the lowest bit of health there. Incredibly lucky that I managed to survive. But I can kind of account for it as well because I am quite far behind enemy lines. They saw me go into that barn. They know that I am there. So at the same time, analytical, yet luck. When I ultimately die here, analytical, but by God, that was bad luck considering what I just went through. So I'm actually applying both the analysis and the luck at the same time here. It's almost like viewing the same situation through a different lens. And this is why I think that luck is still a thing that we use in multiplayer games. It is this idea of a different lens, and ultimately, it's kind of just fun to attribute things to just pure ridiculousness and pure luck in games. Like, if you could think about the amount of ridiculous kind of ragdoll physics effects that happen in TF2, like when you blast someone with a soldier's rocket launcher and how they might gib and explode on impact. If you were to just analyze all these situations like, oh yes, the trajectory of the rocket was behind them and such the force propelled in their body sent them flying forward, blah blah blah, it just takes the complete fun out of it. Like, why would you go through all that when in the same situation you just go, oh my god, I got an amazing kill. And that's just why I believe luck is still a thing that's around, and it's something that we still kind of use in that regard, because it's just a bit more fun to just say it was luck rather than rigorously analyze everything. Now, if you get into proper competitive TF2, I'm not in it myself, so I'm not entirely sure, but I'm going to assume that it comes down more to the analytical mind, where it's like, I've just got to account for this situation, I got to know what I'm doing, and just not make any wrongs here, I can't rely on luck. But I think for Pugs, and just the general random nature that you have in these, luck is a fantastic thing. And it's something that I just almost always want to find in a Pug server, because it's just so much fun. Like, you can just have so many fun, crazy situations. Look at this amazing moment. I just don't want to account for that. I just don't. I want to just say, oh my god, that was ridiculous, that was amazing. He went flying across the map. Pure luck. That's what I want to attribute it to. So I hope you guys found this interesting. It's just my take on this. It's something I got thinking about. Heard people saying it a lot in a couple of Pug groups. And I thought I'd make a video on it, because that's what I do on YouTube. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. There should be some new videos coming up over the next week. Terrifying first month of November special. Who needs a Halloween when you got that first scary month of November? It's a special we did last year, and I was really happy how it turned out. This week, in regards to videos, it's not working out too well. My PC has been dying a bit. College, I'm trying to wrap up a bunch of stuff. There will be videos next week, though. I guarantee it. And also Twitter. I have to start that. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, and thank you so much for watching.